So tell us about your book.
Well, the book is called The Way of the Toddler, The Craziness of Modern Motherhood, and the Spiritual Lessons I Learned from My Zen Masters in Diapers. And it's really a book about some of the crazy things that mothers deal with today and how we can feel very fragmented in our lives and how we can use our children, the innate wisdom and natural spirituality of the child, to help us learn, grow, and transcend some of the things that currently just bring us to our knees.
So who are your Zen Masters in Diapers? Tell us about your children.
Well, I have a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-year-old. I wrote the book before my third child was born, so it's was written when I had a 1 and a 3-year-old. The book was actually written, a lot of it, with my baby breastfeeding while I was typing away at the computer, because when you're a mother of young children, as I'm sure many of you out there know, you just have to make things work around your children's needs.
So what are the most important lessons they taught you?
They taught me so many. One very important one is they've taught me how to live in the moment, how to trust the universe, how to smile and give joy to others, and how a simple smile can change a whole person's day. And it's a really beautiful gift. They've also taught me a lot of things about patience. It's not all sweetness and light. It's not like they're just teaching me lessons through their happiness or their ability to live in the moment. They also teach me to look at myself and where I need to be more honest. They force me to look at how I deal with the whole subject of patience and frustration, and how I can shift my own attitudes towards those things. So everything that they do, I'm always asking myself, what can I be learning from this?
So how do you translate that? How do you translate the actual living experience into a book that someone else can take and appreciate and live by?
Well, with a lot of humor. A lot of humor. And lightheartedness that just lays it all out on the line and doesn't hold anything back. This is what I experienced. It's crazy. I've been thrown up on, throw up all over the library floor in the middle of a story time when there were about 100 people in the room. I've had to pee in my child's diaper because there was nowhere else to do it. They were sleeping in the car and I couldn't leave them in the car. So taking that experience, needing to get it out, because I really, really did want to write a book about what my children could be teaching me, because I spent so much time with them anyway. And I needed to get that out. I needed to get out all of these lessons that I was learning from them in a really creative and positive, funny and uplifting way. And what it turned into with The Way of the Toddler is just something that's really easy to read. It's really fun, but it has a really uplifting message for parents that will ultimately, I think, help them appreciate their role as mother more and appreciate their children more. And it's good for dads too, if they just really want to know what it's like to be a mom.
So now that the book is written and you've had a third child since then, have things changed? What's the difference now in having the awareness of the book and raising another child after the book?
What's changed, I'd say life has become crazier, all the more crazy now that the book is out, and I'm working to get its message out into the world. But I'm also that much more blessed with their cuddles and their wisdom. And there's a sequel there, definitely, with the 3 children, the 1, the 3, the 5-year-old, the dynamics between siblings, and also how I mother with just a fuller, more chaotic household.
So what's in this for your husband, not just men, but for your husband?
Oh my goodness. He can see me not just being a mom to our kids, but also see me being a creative person who is fulfilled in so many ways. And that is really, he loves that aspect of our life now. The fact that I'm a whole person. We are all whole people. And we are people before we have children. We are women before we have children. And when we have children, we, in a sense, we become fragmented. So the book is about bringing those fragments back together in a really uplifting way, and how our children can be a part of that, can be a positive part of that, of bringing those fragments back together.